I'm so glad you waited for us. Oh, my God. We've been right with you right away.
Miss, a pineapple, please.
Large or extra large?
Large.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Sally. Listen, if it isn't inconveniencing any, I could eat one of those jumbo frankfurters.
Okay.
And a bite of fresh pineapple drink with color added, huh?
Sure. What's the matter? You look indignant.
Indignant. You ever hear of a place called Staten Island?
Staten Island.
That's what I said. You ever hear of the Staten Island?
Sure. Down there in the ocean.
Miss,
Large or extra large?
Ever been there?
large, please.
No, but a friend of mine got picked up there once from the policy baggage.
Well, I've been there. Imagine they got woods. Woods with trees in them.
Jeez, that sounds nice.
Nice. 1 hour each way. Subway, ferry, bus. Then the same thing right back again. Bus, ferry, subway. 2 hours for a lousy 2-bit tip. Gee, I'm gonna quit this job if I can just save up a couple of bucks.
What would you do if you could save a couple of bucks?
I'd go into business for myself. No more working for old man Cavanaugh at the Craven Hotel. No, sir. I'm a young man.
What would you do? Start your own messenger service?
That's it. Tommy's Rapid Delivery. Gee, I'd have my own motorcycles and everything. Well, I guess I better get back to work. Gee, probably they're waiting for me to lug a steamer trunk out to the Bronx or someplace, you know. Hot, ain't it?
Getting on towards summer now.
Yeah. You know, a day like this, guy wants to be out of the ball game. Not run errands for old man Cavanaugh. Well, I'll see.
Sure, take it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, Max. Yeah, they're here now. Okay. Max says the tip was right. He's at the Hotel Craven, room 403.
Okay.
Large or extra large?
Extra large.
Ryan soda, yeah. What happened to that messenger I called down for about 10 minutes ago? Coming right up, huh? Who is it?
Messenger boy.
Say it again.
Messenger boy.
Messenger? Come in. Who sent you up here?
Huh?
You heard me. Who sent you up here?
Nobody sent me up here. You called for me.
Don't tell me what I did. You don't know what I did. I'm asking you who sent you.
Hey, what's the big idea, huh, mister?
I'm asking the question.
You're 403, ain't you?
That's what it says on the door.
You wanted a messenger, didn't you? Down at the desk, they said you wanted a messenger.
Okay, messenger. What took you so long?
Oh, now. Look, mister, I just got the call. I've been in Staten Island all day.
Yeah, I got troubles of my own. I want you to take this bundle to 135 East 68th Street at 5 o'clock this afternoon. 5 o'clock, no sooner. Got it?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
Write down the address.
No, you don't. Can't you remember it? 135 East 68th Street. That's so tough to remember?
Yeah, I can remember it.
Okay, then. If I want anything written down, there's a public stenographer on the mezzanine. I saw the sign.
Look, mister, I'm supposed to make out a slip for the record.
I don't care about the record. You look like a kid who could use $10.
Sure, I guess anybody could use $10.
Sure. All you gotta do is take a little bus ride with that bundle without making out any slips.
Well,
I was sure you'd see it my way. There you are. There'll be another $10 coming after you've made the delivery. How's that?
hey, you got me kind of interested now. What's in it?
You're asking too many questions. I'm handing you 20 clams to take care of that bundle. And don't let it out of your sight until 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock? What am I supposed to do until 5 o'clock? There's only one now.
Or whatever you want. Only I don't want that bundle out of sight. Now get going. Who is it?
Me? Who do I deliver it to at 5 o'clock?
Me.
You?
That's right. I'll be at the 68th Street address when you get there.
Well, sounds screwball, but okay.
Hello? What kind of a joint is this anyway? What happened to that drink I ordered 10 minutes ago? You want a guy to die up here?
Been looking all over for you, Gunner.
Listen, boys.
I'm listening. Only what I'm listening for, you ain't gonna hear.
Come in here.
I didn't mean it. No, stop! Okay, let's start looking. Holloway C. Galloway, 1275 Park Avenue. Nice name, eh? Holloway C. Galloway. Rhythmical, you know what I mean?
Never mind the rhythmical. The money compartment. Look in the money compartment.
I'm getting to it. Don't rush me. I like to anticipate. Hey, sweetheart, how's for perhaps some more of them jumbo Frankfurters, eh?
Listen, the boss said to me particular the other day, he said no more free jumbos to those two left-handed pickpockets, Herbert and Marvin.
Left-handed. It ain't our fault business is bad. Can we help it? People ain't got no money around, carrying it around with them?
Sure, people ain't walking around heeled these days.
They're walking around.
What they're leaving their dough at home. You want to make a buck today, you got to knock over a payroll, like the Macintosh gang.
What do you two know about that hall?
Only what we read in the papers. 20 grand they lifted to bake a payroll. Boy, I sure like to get a hook into a corner of that 20 grand. Just a little corner, even.
Yeah? Well, give a listen, you two guys. Save your hooks for old lady's pocketbooks. Stay away from the big-time stuff.
Big miss.
Large or extra large?
Large.
Getting awful touchy all of a sudden.
The wallet. Never mind the Macintosh. He's probably 500 miles away already.
Don't get so nervous.
I don't know, Eagle. I can't find any place where he hid it.
There's gotta be. You heard what Mac said. That double-crossing gunner stashed it somewhere, and we gotta find it.
Okay. Who's there?
Hey, take a look. Doe, 3 tickets to Ebbets Field. Box 64. Season tickets. Hey, we go to the ball game.
The ball game. Will you, for the love of Pete, get to the dough?
All right, don't get so nervous.
Back again?
But ain't Stanton's Island for a quarter of 68th Street for a screwball.
Huh?
All afternoon I gotta lug this bundle around. Then at 5 o'clock I gotta take it back to him, only he ain't gonna be there when I take it back.
How can you take it back to him if he ain't gonna be there?
I mean, he ain't gonna be where I took it from. He's gonna be where I'm gonna take it to. See, that's confusing, isn't it? Hey, Sally, why couldn't I leave it here and pick it up at 5? Behind a counter, maybe, huh?
No, the boss don't like people leaving their stuff all over the place. Wonder what's in it.
I don't know. The way the guy acted, you think it's full of money. Huh? Give me a frankfurter, will you, Sally?
Sure, Tommy.
Just a lousy bell, huh?
Well, it ain't here.
Yeah, what are we gonna do now?
We gotta tell Mac.
Mac ain't gonna like that.
You ain't kidding.
Dirty, lousy double crossing. Not a lousy penny. Driver's license. University club. Baseball tickets. Not a lousy buck. Great work.
Well, they looked like they had dough.
Sure, look.
They probably had 2 wallets. I know guys that carry two wallets. They carry their dough in one and their cards in the other one.
So why didn't you get the one that had the dough in it?
Well, how was I to know? Can you tell just by looking at the guy how many wallets he's got? We got baseball tickets anyway.
Strike 3.
Sure, a couple of $100 set me up just fine. Then I could knock off on an afternoon like this if I wanted to. Taking a ball game, you know?
Shut up a minute, kid, will you?
It wasn't there. It wasn't there. Me and Farrell looked all over the joint.
Max phoned a few minutes ago. He ain't gonna like it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What's more, maybe he won't even believe it.
We wouldn't cross Mac.
Gunner did. Look, all I know is Max said get the dough back. And if you don't, well, you know Mac.
Sally, I'd like to have a word with you.
I'm gonna get rid of these two. I already told you, no dough, no donuts.
We was not soliciting free food and drink. We happen to be gentlemen of substance.
It was our intention of asking you to join us at a small baseball contest to be held between the Brooklyns and the St. Louis.
Are you kidding?
Hey, you gonna watch the Dodgers?
Who's this character?
I didn't mean to butt in. It's just I'm a Dodger fan myself.
You go with him, Tommy. I got a stick here till 4.
Are you interested in watching a boss baseball game?
Well, yeah.
Well, why don't the 3 of you go? Why not?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to go lugging that bundle all the way out there in the field. Hey, Sally, why couldn't I leave it here for a while, huh?
Because I already told you no.
All right. I ain't looking to be discommodious.
Well, let's go.
Oh, maybe we ought to introduce ourselves. My name's Thomas.
Oh, I'm Hoiby the Hook.
Hi.
And this is my partner, Marvin the Push.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. DePush?
Pleased to know you. What's in the bundle?
I don't know. 5 o'clock, I got to deliver it to some screwball up in room 4 or 3 that's crazy.
You hear what that messenger kid said? 403 to Craven.
Wait a minute. 403?
Yeah, Gunner's room. He said to deliver it at 5 o'clock. For the love of Pete, Sally, he kept trying to give it to you. Call up Mac and tell him we're on the trail.
Be careful.
Forget it. What's 3 corpses at Ebbets Field? The cops will think they was rooting for St. Louis.
Well, I don't know. Mac don't want any slip-ups.
There won't be. When we get through with them, they'll look like 3 of your jumbo frankfurters. Come on.
In just a moment, we'll see the second act of this evening's suspense story, The Parcel. But right now, friends, during this brief intermission, I have a special surprise for you. Listen. Yes, indeed, the circus is coming to town. And here comes the circus train, featuring that superstar, the greatest box office draw in Hippodrome history, Colossal Carl, the most grandiose gorilla in captivity. Say, but what's that? Why, King Carl's cage is bucking like a bulky lion. And poor Colossal Carl, that mass of might and muscle, has been bounced around so much that he looks like a meek mongoose instead of an angry ape. Why, even Gerard the giraffe has lost his poise. And as for Peppo, well, he wishes that someone would stop monkeying around. Yes, indeed. It's a mighty jumpy circus parade that's coming into town. Why, in fact, a situation like that would make any respectable circus blow its top. But anyway, friends, we found out what was the trouble with that circus caravan. It was simply a case of old, worn-out spark plugs. Yes, sir, all those circus cars needed was new Autolite spark plugs. So, we recommended a set of wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs. You know, they're the newest addition to the complete line of resistor, transport, aviation, regular, marine, and model spark plugs, ignition engineered by Autolite, the world's largest independent manufacturer of automotive electrical equipment. Now, let me show you why they're so wonderful. You see, there's an exclusive 10,000-ohm Autolite resistor that's built right into every Autolite resistor spark plug. This makes practical a wider initial gap setting, the advantages of which have long been recognized by automotive engineers. Now, from the minute you install wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs in your car, you can count on quicker starting at low temperatures. In addition, the wide gap will give you smoother engine performance with leaner gas mixtures at low speeds and when your car is idling. Naturally, because you can use a leaner gas mixture, you'll use less gas. Another thing, wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs actually check radio and television interference. And what's more, Autolite resistor spark plugs will give you double life. That's right, friends, double life under equal conditions as compared to spark plugs without the exclusive built-in resistor. So, why don't you take the advice of our engineers and visit your friendly Autolite spark plug dealer tomorrow. Ask him to replace worn-out spark plugs with a set of new Autolite ignition-engineered spark plugs. Well, in this case, we fixed up those circus cars with a set of new wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs, and then everything returned to normal under the big top. Yes, sir, our friend Colossal Carl is once more. And say, look at Gerard the giraffe. Well, he figures that things are looking up again, too. And as for Peppo the monkey, well, he and some of his friends have added a new banner, which they're displaying now. In fact, it's the most outstanding sight in the circus parade. Yes, indeed. You're always right with Autolite. And now, the second act of our suspense story, The Parcel.
We were buck 64. Oops, sorry. I know.
It started already.
Leave us extend to our seat. Messenger. Come on.
That was a very peculiar thing to try to do.
What did they do?
Well, they tried to steal the bundle.
What's in the bundle, kid?
Gee, I don't know.
Well, maybe we ought to have a look, huh?
Oh, I don't think the man would like that. He got awful perturbed when I asked him.
Yeah, but it's important enough for somebody to try and swipe it.
Oh, it must have been a mistake. People don't go around swiping other people's property.
You might be in danger carrying it around and not knowing what was
Well,
in
I'm
it.
just supposed to deliver it. If the boss knew I went around looking at the deliveries, he wouldn't like it.
Yeah, we ought to see.
I don't think you ought to do that. It might be private.
For your own protection, see? If these are cigar coupons, this guy ought to quit smoking. Money.
Money.
Money and more money. A corner of 20 grand you wanted, huh? We gotta get out of here. Oh, I want to see the game.
But you can't keep that bundle that way. It ain't legal. You could get in trouble that way.
Sit down. You ain't going no place. You're going to sit here like a nice little boy and watch the ball game. No more picking pockets for us, Wade. From now on, it's the big time. Sit down. You want us to put your eyes out? I'll give you a poke in the teeth!
Yeah, Eagle. Yeah, I talked to Mac, and here's what he wants you to do. He wants you to get the dough back. Yeah, and he wants those 3 jokers taken care of. Yeah, and no slip-ups this time, or Mac's liable to think of a way of taking care of you two. Yeah. And get going now. Wait a minute. What's the score? It is? Ah, them bums.
I'm just trying to save up enough money to start my own business. A thing like this, it could ruin my reputation before I begin.
No, we ain't being unreasonable. We're offering you a three-way split.
Sure. Where'd you ever hear that kind of money before, Tommy? A third of 20 grand. That's $7,000.
6,000. How many times do I have to tell you 6,000?
6,000, 7,000. Okay. With that kind of money, you can start any kind of business you want to, boy.
But it's stolen money.
Certainly it's stolen money. You think we'd give you a third of it if it was ours? You call it a strike, you bum? What's the matter? You blind? Hey, sit down.
What's the matter? You don't like the game?
Maybe you don't like the seat.
No, they're very good, really.
So stick around.
Well, thanks very much, but I ought to go.
You ain't going no place.
It ain't you want to sneak out and tell the cops there's a couple of guys with 20 grand and buck 64.
I wouldn't do that.
You bet you wouldn't. Because you ain't going no place, not without us.
Well, what are you going to do?
I thought we might take a little trip after the game.
But I can't go with you.
Only part of the way. Then you can get out and walk home. And just to make sure you don't walk too fast, why, Herbie and me, we might break your leg.
Huh?
Just one.
I don't know, Eagle. We can't make what's longer now at the top of the night.
You mean we can't make the snatch on the way out?
Yeah, we might miss it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Well, what's your idea?
Well, we'll wait until the game's over. Everybody be getting up, stretching, lots of confusion. Who'll notice anything in the crowd? Yeah, why not? Only remember, keep a cork in that rod of yours. We'll use a knife.
Mark. Huh? Maybe we ought to pull out now, huh?
Of course.
Well, it's the top of the ninth, and if we wait till the crowd breaks, we might lose Tommy in the crowd, and we don't want to do that.
No. Okay, kiddo, on your feet.
Listen,
You heard the boss.
Yeah, but...
Let's go. Come on. And just don't make any phony moves, or you might fall down a flight of steps. Concrete steps. Forward, march.
Sorry to bust in on your little party like this, but you got something that belongs to Harry McIntosh.
McIntosh?
Here, kid.
Everybody sit back down. Sit back down nice and quiet. That's the ticket.
Last your night.
Last of the night. 2 outs to go. And then the kid strikes out. For keeps.
Well, what do we do with these other two guys?
Take care of them later.
You were the bright ideas. You had to hook 3 tickets. 2 wasn't enough, you and me. Do we have to drag Bright Eyes along?
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
Last man up. Strike one, gentlemen.
Maybe we could make some kind of a deal.
I don't have to make any deals, friend.
You won't get away with it.
No? Everybody gets up.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, I want...
Too late now, Buster. One man's dead already because of that 20 grand. Another one don't matter.
I think I don't like baseball so much.
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
There's the pitch.
Oh, that guy ain't got no control. He's winding up.
Let's get him.
Mark, you're on your feet.
I tell you what, I held this lock for 10 years. But my pockets were picked this afternoon. All right, let's see your tickets, you guys.
Hey, Greco. Here's the money.
Well, you're all under arrest, all of you. One of these men has my wallet.
Galloway, C. Galloway. Here's your lousy wallet.
Officer, arrest these men. Oh, they've been arrested already. Come on, let's go.
You see? We've got the same racket for 10 years and we never get pinched. As soon as you change your racket, whammo. Oh, kid, there's probably a reward.
I never thought of that. I can quit right now and open my messenger service.
I intend to prosecute to the fullest extent of the law.
You can prosecute all you want to, pal. Sorry, pal.
I told you had two wallets.
Why, you lousy left-handed hook. You got the wrong one again.
Sometimes it ain't even worth getting out of bed in the morning. Well, come on, let us hire ourselves down to the precinct and collect our reward.
Yeah, let's go. Our reward.
Certainly, three-way split.
Oh, now listen.
Oh, 1/3 of $10,000, that's $4,000.
$3,000.
All right. Three-way split. But when we collect the money, keep your hands out of my pocket.
Come on, you guys. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Friends, this is Rex Marshall speaking for Autolite, and in just a moment I'll tell you about next week's suspense story. But right now I have something very interesting to show you. Did you know that two types of seal beam headlights have been used on all cars made since 1940? Both are completely sealed so that it's impossible to get inside. Now, the question for you to decide is, which type of seal beam unit do you want for your car when replacements are needed? One that will burn out the minute the lens gets cracked or broken, or the metal back Autolite bullseye seal beam with the extra safety protection because it continues to function even after the lens is cracked or broken. Yes, friends, the Autolite seal beam with the exclusive bullseye lens is the newest development in night driving. It's scientifically designed to put more light on the road by concentrating the stray reflected light and adding it to the main driving beam. Now, each Autolite bullseye seal beam unit is individually focused at the factory, and then it's sealed under pressure of 9,000 pounds per square inch so that dust or moisture cannot get in. Then, as an extra safety precaution, after they're sealed, these lamps are tested in hot water to prove that the seal is watertight. Only one of the many extra steps we take to make sure that Autolite seal beam units have no superior. So get the Autolite seal beam with the exclusive bullseye lens, the white, bright headlight that gives increased visibility at night and promotes greater safety on the highway. Remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. Our suspense story next week will be My Old Man's Badge, starring Barry Nelson.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.